Hey guys, in this video I will show you the best recon bots that I use on bind, and we will start right here when we are attacking on A side. Firstly, this very simple recon bot. You wanna stand in this corner, and then you wanna place your crosshair right on this bottom of the second wood of the wooden plank right here, just right here. You place there your crosshair and you do a one charge. The arrow will land right here, and this is everything that it scans. Usually when I'm attacking on A, I just do this simple arrow. You wanna stand wherever you want, and all you need to do is just see this corner. You place there your crosshair more in the middle of this thing, like that, right here, and then you do a simply full charge. Then this arrow is gonna land perfectly on the solar panel. And this is everything that it scans. It scans the whole side, and if you hit it close to the bottom or to this corner, it will even scan lamps for you. However, if you don't want to mess with this lineup, you can just very simply do your recon right there at this back wall. Works perfectly fine. However, it doesn't scan more to these corners and these. So that's the only disadvantage. If you are going out of showers, there are two lineups that I can recommend. Firstly, you want to stand on this corner, but make sure that no one is holding this corner. And then you simply place your crosshair into this spot, right in the middle. And once again, you do one charge. The arrow will land right here, uncovering anyone on site. Or if you don't want to do that one, you can just very simply shoot your dart at this back wall, and it's gonna work perfectly fine as well. And this is everything that it uncovers. If I am attacking B, I usually do this lineup. It's a very simple one, and it gets you a lot of info on site. You just wanna stand in this corner, and then you wanna see this white arrow, and you simply place your crosshair right in the middle of this, right there, and you do a 2 charge. The arrow is gonna land right here perfectly on this corner, and it will uncover anyone on site. Oops, as you can see right here. Anyone who would be backside, under window, or all the way here. Great arrow. Another arrow which is very situational but can work as well, and I remember it, is this one. You just wanna get yourself lined up with this edge of the wall, and then very simply place your crosshair in this window which is see-through. Just in the middle, you do a double bounce and a full charge. And the arrow will land right here, spotting anyone who is in this hallway. When I'm going long and I don't know that there is someone holding, you want to get into this corner, and then very simply place your crosshair under this bottom left corner. You do a one bounce and full charge, and it's gonna land perfectly right here, even spotting anyone if he would be holding this annoying angle, or if there would be upper, he would definitely get spotted since he would have to turn 180 and destroy it all the way here. A great arrow. Otherwise, when I'm trying to go from long, I clear these corners and then do a simple recon right here on this corner. And you simply do a full charge by placing your crosshair on this top, and lands as the previous one. When you are already on site and you have planted and you want to get the info where the enemies are coming from, you just want to do your arrow right on this thing, on this pillar. You can do it anywhere pretty much on site, but I usually play in the back. You just simply place your crosshair like this and do a simple full charge. That way, if there's anyone would be coming from these doors, he's gonna get spotted. You can do the arrow even lower if you want it to reach further. Now let's move on when you are defending and on A side. Firstly, we will start with these two arrows from heaven. And you wanna stand right in the middle. Doesn't really matter perfectly where you are. You just wanna place your cursor between this tower and this pillar right here, just in the between them, and do a simple 2 charge. This recon will land perfectly right here and reveal anyone who would be trying to push showers. Very simple arrow, and you can combine it with your teammate pushing and the arrow will reveal them as they peek. Secondly, there is this arrow. You want to get into this corner and then place your cursor just below this corner, more to the left, and this corner of the building. So you place it right there, you do a full charge and jump shot, just like that. Very simple recon. It's gonna land right here perfectly on this edge, and it's gonna reveal anyone who will be standing anywhere near here. It lands usually close to the corner, and as you can see, it goes all the way in the back as well. So this arrow will get you one scan every time, since they will have no chance to react to it as fast as you think, and one of the best arrows that you can probably do. Otherwise, if you don't want to do that arrow, you can just very simply shoot your arrow this way. It lands on the back wall. You want to place it a bit higher, so that way it is harder to break. When I'm retaking a site, there are two arrows which I use. Firstly, this one just simply aim in the middle of this line, like this. This arrow will reveal anyone who will be even on short in this cubby, lamps, close to the spot, but doesn't get you the info if there's anyone here. So I usually, if I do that one, I combine it with spraying through this box. Secondly, there is this arrow. I just simply shoot it at this box, just like that. And this arrow will not spot me the short, but it will get me the info if there's anyone here or more deep in the lamps. Now let's move on to B side, and the first arrow that I like to do is this one. I stand in this corner, right there, and place my crosshair right below this line, on the corner of this. And I do a simple one charge. This arrow will land right here on the roof, as you can see, and it will surprise enemies, since if they push, it will usually land even behind them, and it's a difficult angle to predict the arrow. From the same spot, you can do a very similar arrow. This time you will be aiming at the top of this line, right here, and do a two charge. This arrow will land all the way here in the back, right here, and if there would be anyone, I usually try to combine it with my ultimate, since if the enemies would be here, it will even still spot them. If you are already on site and you wanna check if there's anyone in front of hookah, you can do this arrow. Just simply stand in the middle of this box and place your right diamond above this corner, just so that it doesn't touch it. You wanna make sure that there is a little gap, and you do a simple one charge. This arrow will go all the way here, land perfectly on this corner, and spot anyone who will be in front of hookah. I like to peek long, since there is this orb, and with Sova it's great to take it every time. So there are two arrows which I use to take this orb. Firstly, I just aim at this corner and do then my dart. This dart will spot anyone if they will be pushing. If it doesn't get broken, I take the orb. Otherwise, if this arrow gets broken a lot, I try to do this at the back side of this, and it works absolutely the same way. Once again, scans anyone who would be pushing me, and it doesn't get broken or it doesn't spot anyone, I just simply take the orb. When you are taking B side, there is this lineup that I like to use. You just want to simply stand on this thing right here, on this cable, and then there are two ways. You can either place your crosshair into this gap and do a one charge and a jump, and it's gonna land right here, or you don't have to even jump. You just want to stand on that same spot and place your cursor a little bit higher so that you don't hit this, just like that. It will go all the way up here and spot anyone. Lastly, if I want to check there's anyone on long and I'm right here in elbow, simply stand in this corner and place your cursor between those two leaves right in the middle and do a simple one charge. The arrow will land all the way right here in the back on this wall and spot anyone all the way here and anyone here. Great and simple arrow. So those are all the lineups that I use on bind when I play Sova. Hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. If you wanna see more videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. It will really support me and help me out, and let me know in the comments what else should I record, and there's anything to improve. So see you guys soon. Bye.